I'm out here trying to decide if I even want to film night 4 right now. There's still a decent amount of 5-leaf left in there from night 3. Let me kill these lights. I wasn't paying attention to that. There we go. Let me move this light forward while I'm talking about it. So what I'm thinking, because I've got a decent amount here, little piece out of here, got a dead shrimp they're going nuts on. I've got some here, a little bit in that dish still, a little in that dish, and they're going after a clump in that dish. They're still going for it. So what I'm thinking is, just for a testament of test, leaving it alone. I'm not going to feed them tonight any regular food, that is, and I think I'm just going to go with regular Factor AE shrimp fit, shrimp baby pour in, just so there's food in there, and let them do that. I need to clean this glass a little. Getting some hazy spots over here and here, a little streaky right here. Been kind of leaving it alone because the babies have been all over it lately. That's because I haven't been cleaning it since I put the tubes on. Normally I give it, a scrub a week just to keep the front nice and clean, but I haven't done that. So yeah, tonight I think I'm just going to do a Factor AE shrimp fit, shrimp baby. Where did my shaker go? There it is. And not actually do a regular feeding, just because they're still working on it, and if I try to clean it out, it's just going to kind of taint the next results. So tomorrow morning, whatever they don't finish, I'm going to try my damnedest to get it out, and I might have to do... Get out of the way, Shrimpy. I want to suck you up on accident. Get away. No water lettuce. Get up. Just to get the best results I can. I'll have to do with a little less water than usual. I'm not even going to pour it down the tubes tonight. I don't want to even flush that out. I'm just going to scatter it across the tank. Switch to a time lapse when I do that. After I pour it in. So you can see, you know what, I'll do the whole pouring on. Hey, I missed a scoop. Oh, nope, it's in the bottom of my cup. That's right, when I was doing a unboxing video, I dropped it in there like an idiot. So yeah, I'm just gonna do the usual foods, so all the babies and everybody else has stuff that aren't fighting for it, which, quite honestly, is not a big fight. I'd love to do some shrimp baby, shrimp king baby that is, and that new bio taste I got in, but I want to do a separate video for that. I'm looking forward to that, but I need to get through this 5-in-1 pack before I start doing my moringa pops, algae pops, yummy gum, and bio taste. I don't know how well you can see them, but they're up there in the top right. Changing my view a little bit, where this will be at the bottom. Just the size of the tank, it's hard to get a good view of. So yeah, I just put a scoop in. This is with aquarium water, shake it up, which really doesn't need much. I just agitate the crap out of it because I can. And just start pouring it in. Normally I go across everything. I'm just doing it all on one side this time. And you can see how my water flows across the tank when I do it this way, where everything's going to wind up gone, and I need a spot to put this. You can see the shrimp baby little red dots, bigger dots, just sinking right down. Yeah, I give it a fat cloud, it'll blow everywhere. Alright, let me switch it over to a time lapse and we'll just call this night, let them finish off the poorly received 5-leaf mix. Alright, I'll be back in a while. Alright, I'm shooting this backwards because I screwed up and started with a time lapse, so this ending will be at the beginning and cover the subsequent time lapse that you'll see after this. So, I got a moth on the tank that was freaking me out. I was like, what is that? So, night 4, I'm not doing any 5-in-1 tonight. As you can see, they're still working on what's left of the 7-leaf in all the dishes. So I just did a Bacter AE shrimp fit, shrimp baby feeding. Yeah, the 5-in-1 leaf mix. They're still working on it from yesterday. It's pretty sad. They're not even going crazy on it. So, yeah. So, yeah, I just decided, rather than trying to clean that and make a mess and screw up my video, I wanted to give them more time to keep finishing it. So I'm going to work on cleaning that up tonight, tomorrow, and get ready for what will be night 4, because, well, day 4 of the 5-in-1, whatever. Yeah. The 5-in-1 leaf pack did not do well. I mean, it's good to throw in there and throw in something different, but it's going to be in there a hot minute. I mean, with as many shrimp as I have, that should have been gone. Everything else I put in is gone so much faster. This was kind of a huge disappointment on this one. But, so, I'm going to clean that up. Tomorrow, be back to normal process. We'll be doing mineral, then snow pops. Complete, then I'll finish with protein. And I've left enough for the 5-in-1 also. 5-in-1 leaf mix, 5 leaf mix, 7 leaf mix, whatever it is, to do an all-in-one showdown for the last night too. So this is getting stretched out pretty long. Best way I think I can handle shooting it all. So tank's looking good. I do need to clean the glass. Kind of been putting that off because the babies have been all over it lately. But I'm starting to see algae streaks from my last cleaning a while back. So I want to get that clean so we get good footage. Yeah, sorry I screwed up tonight's, but there wasn't much of an update anyways. I want them to finish off what's there, which they're starting to fight for more now, because I did put in the, all the Glass Garden powder products tonight and give it a good feeding. So you can see my primary dish that usually does best in that one, they're still working on it. They're fighting for that one and that one. Even the end picked up some guys, but you can see they're not touching much in those two. And at the beginning of the video, I pointed to it earlier, I've got a shrimp that passed and they're attacking that one. There's more action on a dead shrimp than there is the 5-leaf, 7-leaf mix, whatever it is. I'm so disappointed with that one. Jeez, hate saying that, because all the others were pretty good. Even the snow pops that were slow still did better than this. So I did want to have to clean the dishes, but yeah, whatever doesn't get finished up tonight, I'm gonna pull out and clean in the morning, get some of that moss that's on the beach back. I got a little couple bits of leaves I want to pick up and throw in the back. Clean up a little bit of the fluval stratum that they've drug forward. I've beefed up my rock wall, whatever you want to call it. I've beefed that up a good amount, but yeah, still I need to do a little bit more. They're still dragging bits forward. I can see where it's coming down, so I just got to pull some rock from over there and beef it up a little. It's doing much better than it did, but I keep tinkering with everything. My super tall grass is getting long and draping across the top, and I've got like 3 huge tiger lotus leaves up here, and I think I'm going to pull out some more water lettuce. My roots are starting to get longer now. I don't know what changed, because they started getting long, and then for a while they got thin and short, and they were breaking off, but they seem to be getting longer. I've been dosing a little heavier on the Excel, which I think's contributing to my cloudy water, where I want to do a water change, but I'm trying to get through the 5-in-1 sample pack first. I don't want to alter conditions during all these feedings, but I think I might need to. And I'm just going to do like a 7 to 10 gallon change at 75 gallon aquarium. I don't want to go too crazy. My TDS is creeping up towards 200, where it's been 180 stable for months. So I want to get ahead of that, because once it goes over 200, in my experience, it usually goes to 225 pretty quick, and then if you're not on it by 225, it can pop quick. So I do want to get in there and do that, stir up things, but I'm worried that's going to mess with the whole feeding process. So I think I'm just going to try to do a partial water change, and if I need to, I'll do a better water change at the end. I don't know, we'll figure that out. And I got so many babies in there, I have to be careful. I'm going to have to put a sponge over my pickup, which is going to slow down what I pick up too. It'll be alright. But yeah, that's tonight's video. Enjoy what you're going to see is me feeding and then doing a longer time lapse, and this is the tail end where you see they're still working on it. So if you're not interested in the time lapse, go ahead and skip it, and we will pick up tomorrow for mineral. Mineral. We'll go to mineral, then I'll do snow pops, complete them, finish with protein, and then one more 5-in-1 showdown. I'm debating if I want the same spot or different spots. We'll figure that out. If the 2 spots stay hot, I'll do 5-leaf and snow pops there, because the other 3 definitely were doing good. I'll keep the weaker foods in the hot spots and keep everything else out on the fringe. But alright, I'm gonna call it a night and start prepping for a water change tomorrow. I'll get my shrimp salt GH plus KH plus ready. I've got these. I got an empty one right here because I use this for my RO top off. I use these super big 7-gallon Aquatainer by Reliance. You can get them on Amazon for like $14. I think they're similar priced at Walmart. I've seen them at Target once, but it's been a while. I love them, but they're heavy. I really recommend sticking with a 5-gallon container, but these stack extremely well. They're nice and square. They fit under my tank, and I've got 4 of them because I've got a lot of tanks. I got 3 20s, a 10, a 55. I don't use the RO water for the 55 because that's my red-eared slider. But so I got 3 20s in the house, 1 10 under the turtle tank. I got a dual 10 out here, which I'm probably going to put in the bedroom. Debating moving it. I'm out of room in the garage. And the 75 here. And I'll use 14, I'll probably wind up doing a 14-gallon water change on this tomorrow. Which will kind of crystal clean things up. It's a slow refill process because I use the drip method. I just use airline hose to refill, and it takes a while just feeding it out that way. But I've got my table on this side, and I got my table saw on this side. I just put milk crates up, put the containers up on them, and airline hose in to do it. It's kind of how I do it in the house. I put one up on my desk on a milk crate. The other 2, I have to get pretty creative. Once I'm done with all these video shootouts, I'll start doing the other tanks. I'm kind of rescaping them. I'm not dealing with the snail issues because I do want to do some videos on the assassin snails. I'm going to pick that up to try and clean up my nasty snail problems in those tanks. I had hitchhikers when I got some plants at a previous store I used to go to that I don't go to anymore. Another time for that story. Anyways, thank you for watching PSA, the Poser Shrimp Aquarist. Hope you enjoy this, and I will catch you later.